Hey everyone, it's Eikos here from Flow. Welcome back to the channel. Today guys, it's Wednesday and it's 35 degrees in the shadow. In the sun, 75. Here in the room, 90. So let's make it quick. Now, normally on this channel we are checking out the latest smartphones, tablets, tech gadget, fitness stuff. But today we are taking a look at something little different. Over the last few days I've been testing the brand new eufyCam S4 PTZ. And instead of just showing you the specs, I've actually installed two cameras around my home and see how they perform in everyday use. One is checking out my front door for visitors and deliveries, while the other is keeping an eye on my back garden. So in this video, I'll show you the installation, the app, image quality, AI tracking, day and night performance, and of course, whether I think it's actually worth buying. So without any further ado, let's get into it. As usually, let's start with the unboxing and the design. Inside the box you've got everything you need to get started, including the camera, detachable solar panel, mounting accessories and all the hardware needed for installation. Straight away the first thing I noticed was the build quality. Everything feels solid and premium, exactly what you'd expect from an outdoor security camera. What makes this eufyCam S4 different is its 2-in-1 bullet and pal tilt zoom camera design. At the top, you've got a fixed 4K camera that constantly watches the whole area, while underneath you've got the PTZ camera that can pan, tilt and automatically zoom to follow movement. Together, they provide 360-degree coverage with virtually no blind spots, giving you much better coverage than a traditional fixed security camera. Another nice feature is the detachable solar panel. You can mount it directly onto the camera or separately in a sunnier location if needed, giving you much more flexibility during installation. And if I mention now, let's get everything installed. For installation, actually I have my neighbor to help me mount both cameras. The first camera is installed above my front door to keep an eye on deliveries and visitors, while the second one overlooks my back garden where I wanted much wider coverage. Once everything was mounted, I opened the eufy security app, followed the setup process and within just a few minutes both cameras were connected and ready to go. The whole setup was really quick and easy to follow. One thing I also like is that the eufyCam S4 doesn't require a monthly subscription for the core experience, as it supports local storage straight out of the box. If you already own a Homebase S380, you will unlock even more features, including Bionic Mind AI, which can recognize family members and distinguish them from strangers, plus 16GB of built-in storage that's expandable up to 16TB. It's definitely worth mentioning if you are already part of the eufy ecosystem or planning to expand your setup. Now that everything is installed, let's take a look at the app and see what the camera can actually do. So once everything was set up, I spent a few days using the cameras through the eufy security app, and honestly it's really straightforward to use. From the home screen you can instantly jump into the live view, watch recordings, adjust the camera settings and receive motion notifications directly on your phone. One feature I really like is the remote monitoring. It doesn't matter where you are at work, on holiday or just away from home, you can check in on your property whenever you want. The PTZ camera is definitely one of the biggest highlights. As soon as it detects movement, it automatically pans, tilts and zooms to keep the subject in frame, while the upper 4K camera continues watching the wider area. That combination gives you 360-degree coverage with virtually no blind spots, so there's much less chance of missing something happening around your home. Another feature worth mentioning is the two-way audio.
Hello, thanks for the delivery. Please put down near the front door. Thank you so much.
If someone comes to your door, whether it's a delivery driver or a visitor, you can speak to them directly through the app without needing to be at home. You'll also receive instant motion notifications, so whenever the camera detects activity, you will know about it straight away. Alright, now let's speak about the real-world testing. Of course, features on paper are one thing, but what really matters is how the cameras perform in everyday use. Over the last few days I've tested them during both the day and the night, and overall I've been really impressed. During the daytime the 4K image quality is nice and sharp and plenty of detail, making it easy to recognize people, vehicles and deliveries. The PTZ tracking also worked really well. As I walked around the garden, the camera smoothly followed me without constantly losing track, while the upper camera continued recording the wider scene. I also tested it with a few faster movements just to see how quickly it could react, and it managed to keep up surprisingly well. At night the camera still produced very clean image, and I had no problem seeing what was happening around the property. The motion alerts also came through quickly, so I always knew whenever somebody entered the detection area. And finally, there's the solar charging. Thanks to the detachable solar panel, you have much more flexibility when deciding where to install the camera. And according to eufy, just 1 hour or direct sunlight is enough to provide all-day power, which should help keep the battery topped up without needing to remove the cameras for frequent charging. Overall, everything worked exactly as I had expected from a modern smart security system, and after using them for a few days, I definitely felt more confident knowing I could check on my home whenever I was. Alright guys, let's wrap up because I'm sweating and dying here like a pig. So after using the eufyCam S4 PTZ for the last few days, what do I actually think? Honestly, I came into this review expecting a good security camera, but there were a few features that genuinely stood out. For me, the biggest highlight has to be the 2-in-1 camera design. Having one fixed 4K camera constantly watching the wider area, while the PTZ camera automatically follows movement, just makes a lot of sense. I also really like how everything is easy to use. From the installation to the app, the whole experience felt straightforward, and being able to check live footage, receive instant notification and speak through the camera wherever you are gives you that extra peace of mind. Another big advantage is that you don't need a monthly subscription for the core experience, which is something I know a lot of people will appreciate. If you already own a home-based S380, you will unlock even more features like Bionic Mind AI and expandable storage, making the whole system even more capable. Overall, I'm genuinely enjoyed using the eufy S4 PTZ cameras. And if you are looking to upgrade your home security with a camera that offers excellent image quality, intelligent tracking and 360-degree coverage with virtually no blind spot, then it's definitely one worth considering. If you'd like to guys find out more about the eufy S4 PTZ, I will leave all links down below in the description. I'd also like to say a huge thanks to eufy to sending me this product over and sponsoring today's video. Alright guys, it was Akos here from ATechFlow. It was a 55 degrees room from the sun in the UK, which is impossible, but possible. Oh, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.